G'day folks, welcome to Billy Metals channel. I'm Toby. Today I'm out at Guildford near Castlemaine in Victoria, out in the goldfields. There's an adit there that I did a video on about a year ago actually. I'll put a link to that in the description below. There's a second adit, that one goes in and then it's a bit of a collapsed area I didn't go past, but I'll do that at some point. Today I'm going to show you the second adit in this mine. Beautiful country out through here. That's my car. These escarpments, basically alluvial and then basalt tops. You can actually see along the top here, there's basalt. Underneath here is alluvial leads in places, like wind strong. The miners were chasing alluvial underneath this this ridge or this plateau. So there's some significant mines here. There were quite a lot of adits. These two are from the Eldorado mine, which existed basically right in the railway station. Hopefully you can hear me talking with that wind. But yeah, just along from that first adit is this one. These punch through underneath the alluvials into this stone, so it's sandstone crisscross with quartz. There's reefs through here as well, gold bearing reefs, but these two mines were actually mining the alluvial. So the idea is they punched in underneath and then they put risers up and get in underneath all the soil and fill, and they could prospect, and then if they found decent gold bearing gravels, decent wash, they would mine it, drop it down into these tunnels and then drag it out. But let's go in here and have a bit of a look at this one. So you can see there's a bit of rubbish been chucked in at the entrance here, bricks and broken concrete. This ground here is a little bit sus, a few cracks in there, but nothing's actually come down. So there wasn't camping under there. Someone's been in here recently. Yeah, I was in here once before and there was a fox living in here, so hopefully that's not in here. Foxes are pretty scared of people, but even so, I don't like animals in confined spaces. This is the end of the rubbish piled in. Bit of more modern stuff here. It's actually not a bad sort of adit. You can see it's had a fair bit of water in it at one point. Stacks of tin and various rubbish in here. A bit snaky. Actually, the floor here, yeah, it's still tin. People have piled rubbish in here for years. There's a bit of a nook. Stored something there, or they had a candle in there or something. So it's been a long time since I've been in this mine. Another little nook at the side. There's not really much interesting geology to see here at this point. So this is a dodgier area. Yeah, a bit of soft stuff that's come down. The backs or the roof is still pretty good. There's still a heap of these little nooks. I reckon they were candles. See, it's a beautifully built tunnel. Look at the arch in it. Pick marks all the way along. It wouldn't have been dug with picks. It would have been drilled and blasted, bogged, and then they've scaled it with picks. There's a rise here. I don't know why. Oh, hey, that's why. Oh, I can squeeze in here. If we look up, straight up above is the bottom of the alluvials. It calls that. I don't know if there's any workings up there or not. Yeah, it looks like there is. Okay, go down the other side. This is the ground you've got to be careful in for the bad air. If you're in these sort of mines, you really need to have gas sniffers with you. It looks like the end there, that's all come in. That would have been another rise going to the surface. Yeah, it is. A rise or a shaft going up to the alluvials. And it's all come down. Fill it in, that would, yeah, I don't know how deep we are here, quite a long way. Turn you around slowly so I don't make everyone dizzy. It's pretty straight. I'll drop the light. That's the outside world there. So that's all there is in this one. Pretty cool though. Squeeze back up here. Oh, this is clay that's come in. Down this rise. I'm going to tug this side bit here. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for watching yet another mine video here, folks. We'll slide down this clay, that is slippery. I shall be back with more videos quite soon. Got a whole lot more mine exploring planned. Well, listen to the echo in here. It's going to sound terrible in the audio, but yeah. So, back with plenty more soon. Thanks heaps for watching. Find heaps of gold. I'll see you on the next one.